decades. Bruce Springsteen, the boss, has been a towering figure in the music industry. He achieved, obviously, the status of rock and roll icon. But these days, even his diehard supporters are getting kind of tired of the ongoing crusade against President Trump. And they're calling out the boss for delivering messages which go against what he supposedly believes.
So take this article here from NJ.com, which reads all the hypocritical crap. Springsteen's artistic identity as a bleeding heart populist who sings for the destitute and downtrodden has never been disconnected from his economic behavior.
More disconnected.
More disconnected.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. He's pitching anti-Trump in the president's second term, singing to 15,000 fans who already agree with him, or they wouldn't have spent a car payment or two on a ticket. What a revolutionary.
That is pretty funny.
That's pretty good. It's true, though.
Yeah.
I mean, tickets for his shows, they are expensive.
I know. Let's dive in deeper with our panel. Dennis Kneale is the former managing editor at Forbes magazine and the host of What's Bugging Me. And Karith Foster is a comedian and the CEO of Inversity Solutions. Thanks for being with us. So, Karith, that opinion piece came out on the heels of Springsteen's concert Monday night in his home state of Deep Blue, New Jersey. But it seems that more and more people are kind of seeing through hypocrisy that you get from a lot of these, Hollywood woke people. What do you think?
I think when you have to decide between, rent or a car payment to go see your favorite artist, there's a problem there. There's a disconnect. And people are calling him out on it. And, maybe the boss needs to take a step back and listen a little bit.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I mean, a lot of these entertainers, they take that moment on the stage to get political. We see it at the Oscars. We see this everywhere now. The Grammys, they're wearing the pins.
Do you give a hoot what they think politically?
I don't. No, I just want to hear them play the music.
Right.
Right? Play the music. Dennis, I mean, are you the same with this? I mean, you got Bruce Springsteen. Every time this guy gets on stage, he gets political.
Look, there's something utterly unattractive about a 76-year-old man uttering the views of some vegan college freshman. They always revile Trump. He's bad, but that's called telling instead of more effective showing. They never say the bad things he's done that are supposedly so bad. And one by one, we're seeing all of these things fall off, and we're seeing the truth on X every day. More scandals about what the Democrats did. It is shameful of them. He's part of it. And also, you want to hear his songs. Let's remember Ricky Gervais and that incredible opening at the Golden Globes when he said, "You people know nothing of the world. We don't care what you have to say about it." Way to go, Ricky. Bad Bruce.
Yeah, dead on. But by the way, I saw we had on the side one of your books, and it was the brilliance, I think it was of Elon Musk.
The leadership genius of Elon Musk. Yes.
What a guy. He has not been appreciated enough for what he has been doing for America, for Ukraine, for a lot of folks. But let's pivot to famed comedian Dave Chappelle. He took issue with the Republican Party. Here's what he said in a recent interview with NPR.
I did resent that the Republican Party ran on transgender jokes. I felt like they were doing a weaponized version of what I was doing. I didn't. It's not what I was doing.
I feel so sorry. He's a victim. He's a victim of Republicans stealing his jokes. Karith, you feel for him too, don't you?
Of course I do. Of course I do. No, listen, I love Dave Chappelle. He is, someone I know. I've come up with him in comedy, behind him, obviously, but comedians' jobs are to tell the truth. Comedians' jobs are to bring to the forefront what is happening in the world in real time, in reality. And, for him to think that it's been weaponized because they were maybe repeating what he said. It's like, Dave, what are you talking about? What are you saying? I know what he did was out of love for a friend who is transgender. I understand how he might feel something got twisted, but if they're just repeating what he said, then it wasn't twisted. I'm sorry.
I'm a huge
Let's
fan
remember
of Dave
something,
Chappelle.
guys.
Yeah.
This works on two levels. The problem is not that there were transgender jokes. The problem is that the transgender agenda became so all-consuming for the Democrat Party and the liberals when it's 6 people out of 1,000. That's the biggest problem. Second, Dave Chappelle, looking awfully good there with the guns. He seems very sincere. But Dave, if you don't want your jokes weaponized, which itself is a victim-y word, as if words can hurt, and they cannot. If you don't want them weaponized, then don't tell them.